The first year when activation was introduced by Doc Nelson, I almost did it as a favor because Docs were like brothers and friends, so I let him do whatever he wants, really. And I didn't pay much attention to it, wasn't bought into it. I thought it was just an injury prevention type deal. The second year, same thing, I got more into it. I was more, but again, I thought of it, I saw what it was doing for injured players, solely injured players, so I thought it was a good recovery tool for our players to get back on the field sooner. And then the third year, our first game, when we played and we went through our whole activation process before the game, and you could tell from the first series throughout, and it was a running clock, we handled this team pretty good. And I knew we had something special because of how the kids were performing and how locked in they were mentally. To me, the biggest piece for any program that's going to run activation, the head man, the head coach has to buy in. I mean, he has to be all in and get all of his assistants in, which I did not do a good job with last year, the second year. This year, I was very strict and enforced it 100%, because what happened to me is I got activated. And I remember the specific practice that we went through on a Thursday where we went through a pre-game, this is like, guys, this is how we're going to warm up every game. And that was the day I got activated as well, and you could hear a pin drop on the field, and while we were scrimmaging, kids were not talking in the huddle. The execution was flawless, the hitting, the timing, and it was surreal, the feeling, really. And the kids were even making fun of me because, I know I was activated, and it was the first time I wasn't really saying much, and they're used to hearing my voice. And they were joking because I felt like Spider-Man that day for some reason. I could see and hear and sense everything. Personally, with my workouts, it's absolutely helped because I've had chronic issues with my hamstrings and my hip areas, and I love to run and to bike and to lift. And since I've been activating and more importantly focusing on my breathing during the workouts, it's enhanced it tenfold. After I became activated, I played in a recreational basketball league, and after he did it, the next game I felt like I was jumping through the ceiling. I was moving like I felt like I was 25, and I really bought into it then. I've lost a ton of weight this year, and I feel usually at this time of the season or getting into the playoffs, I go through I hit a wall of some sorts, and I have yet to hit a wall. I mean, winning helps that, but I know my body. I've been coaching for over 20 years, and this is the best I've felt coaching in my career. I found that it helped me tremendously personally on a coaching level, dealing with the kids, being more poised, being more positive, encouraging, and it's just been, once that happened, then I was all in. I don't even let the coaches, the assistants talk to my players during the warm-up. That's the most important phase, the most important component before practice, especially before a game, and it's made a tremendous difference. It literally syncs mind and body. So where our kids are and how bought in and they believe because they've seen that it works, syncing the mind and the body, and they're not focusing, which kids do, on the results. What's going to happen if we lose? What's going to happen? They think about things that they can't control, and with activation, you could tell it syncs their body and the mind where they're thinking about the process, not the result. And that's the key to success, is when you just think about what you have to do, your technique, let God take care of the scoreboard, and let your performance, you just do the best you can by syncing your mind and your body. Great things happen, and they've certainly happened for us the past 3 years.